Archaeologists recently discovered 3,000-year-old honey in Egyptian tombs, and it was still perfectly edible. What if I told you that you probably have foods in your kitchen right now that could outlast you? In the next few minutes, you'll discover 20 foods that never spoil, some lasting decades, others centuries, and a few that are literally immortal. Whether you're preparing for emergencies, trying to save money, or just tired of throwing away expired groceries, this knowledge could save you thousands of dollars and give you true food security. Stay until the end because we'll reveal the 3 absolute essentials that belong in every home, no matter what. Welcome to Crisis Horizon, where we help you prepare for anything life throws your way. If you're ready to build a pantry that lasts, hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss our life-saving content. Now, let's dive into these remarkable foods that defy time itself. Let's start with the most extraordinary foods on this list, the ones that literally never expire. These are the immortals, foods that have been found edible after thousands of years, and they're probably sitting in your kitchen right now. First up is honey. This golden nectar is nature's true miracle food. When archaeologists opened ancient Egyptian tombs, they found jars of honey that were over 3,000 years old, and incredibly, it was still safe to eat. The secret lies in honey's unique chemistry. Its high sugar content and extremely low moisture create an environment where bacteria and mold simply cannot survive. Honey never spoils. It doesn't matter if it crystallizes or gets cloudy, that's completely natural and harmless. Just warm it up gently and it's good as new. Honey isn't just a sweetener, it's a natural remedy, an energy source, and the ultimate long-lasting food for any pantry. Next is salt. This mineral has been preserving food and sustaining human civilization for thousands of years. Salt is chemically stable, which means it never goes bad, ever. Whether it's been sitting in your cupboard for 1 year or 100 years, salt remains exactly the same. It's been used throughout history to cure meats, preserve fish, and add flavor to virtually every cuisine on Earth. Stored in a dry place, and it will literally last forever. Beyond cooking, salt has emergency medical uses and is essential for survival. It's not just a seasoning, it's one of humanity's most important resources. Sugar is another immortal on our list. Like honey and salt, sugar is a natural preservative. When kept dry and sealed in an airtight container, sugar can last indefinitely. It might harden or clump if exposed to moisture, but it never actually spoils. Sugar is essential for baking, sweetening, and even preserving other foods like fruits. It's lightweight, compact, and a pantry staple that you'll never have to replace due to expiration. Just keep it away from humidity and you'll have it for life. Now let's talk about the flavor enhancers that also stand the test of time. Vinegar is a kitchen hero that never goes bad. Its high acidity creates an environment that prevents bacteria and mold from growing. Whether it's apple cider vinegar, white vinegar, or any other variety, an unopened bottle lasts indefinitely. Even if it gets cloudy or develops something called the mother, a harmless, stringy substance, it's still perfectly safe to use. Vinegar is incredibly versatile. You can use it for cooking, cleaning, pickling, and even beauty treatments. It's one of those products that earns its place in every home. Soy sauce is another flavor powerhouse with serious longevity. Thanks to its extremely high sodium content, an unopened bottle of soy sauce can last up to 3 years on your shelf. Even after you open it, it remains safe in the refrigerator for at least a year, often longer. Soy sauce adds incredible depth to rice dishes, stir-fries, marinades, and countless other recipes. Its concentrated saltiness and fermented nature make it naturally resistant to spoilage, making it an essential condiment for long-term storage. Moving on to the dry goods champions, these are the foods that can last for decades when stored properly. White rice is a legendary survival food. When kept in a cool, dry place and sealed in an airtight container, white rice can last for 30 years or more. Unlike brown rice, which contains oils that can go rancid, white rice is stripped down to just the endosperm, making it incredibly stable. Rice is filling, versatile, and serves as a base for countless meals. It's a must-have for emergency kits and budget-friendly meal planning. Just add water and heat, and you have a reliable source of calories and comfort. Dried beans are right up there with rice as a survival superstar. Stored properly in a cool, dry place, ideally with oxygen absorbers, dried beans can last up to 30 years. They're packed with protein, fiber, and essential nutrients, making them one of the most nutritious long-term storage foods available. Beans are incredibly versatile and used in cuisines around the world. Whether it's black beans, pinto beans, lentils, or chickpeas, they're budget-friendly, easy to store, and provide substantial nutrition during emergencies or everyday meals. The combination of rice and beans creates a complete protein, making them the ultimate survival duo. Rolled oats are the quiet overachievers of long-term food storage. When stored in a sealed container away from moisture, rolled oats can last up to 30 years. They're nutritious, filling, and incredibly versatile. You can use them for breakfast oatmeal, baking cookies and bread, adding to smoothies, or even as a binder in meatloaf and burgers. Oats are lightweight and compact, making them ideal for bulk storage. They're also naturally heart-healthy and provide sustained energy, making them perfect for both everyday use and emergency situations. Cornstarch is practically indestructible if kept dry. Unlike regular flour, which contains oils that can go rancid over time, cornstarch is pure starch with no fats. This means it remains stable for years and years without any degradation. Store it in an airtight container, and it's always ready to thicken sauces, gravies, soups, and puddings. Cornstarch is also gluten-free, making it a safe option for people with celiac disease or gluten sensitivities. It's one of those pantry items you might overlook, but its longevity and usefulness make it invaluable. Now let's look at the long haulers, foods that don't last forever but will still serve you well for years or even decades with proper storage. Canned tuna is a true pantry MVP. When stored in a cool, dry place, canned tuna can easily last 3 to 5 years, often longer if the can remains undamaged. It's packed with protein, omega-3 fatty acids, and essential nutrients. What makes canned tuna especially valuable is its versatility and convenience. You don't need to cook it. Just open the can and you're ready to make tuna salad, sandwiches, pasta dishes, or casseroles. It's compact, affordable, and provides high-quality nutrition when fresh seafood isn't available. For emergency preparedness, canned tuna checks every box. Jerky is a classic survival food that's been around for centuries. By removing almost all moisture from the meat, jerky becomes highly resistant to spoilage. Vacuum-sealed jerky stored in a cool, dry place can last for months to years. It's high in protein, lightweight, portable, and available in countless varieties: beef, turkey, venison, even salmon. Jerky requires no preparation or refrigeration, making it perfect for hiking, camping, road trips, and emergency kits. It's the ultimate grab-and-go protein source. Unopened peanut butter is another long-term storage champion. Thanks to its low moisture content and high oil and protein levels, an unopened jar can last 2 years or more. Once opened, it's best to use it within 6 to 12 months, but even then, it remains safe longer than most fresh foods. Peanut butter is packed with protein, healthy fats, and calories, making it incredibly satisfying and nutritious. It's also a comfort food for many people, bringing back childhood memories while providing serious sustenance. Whether you spread it on bread, mix it into smoothies, or eat it straight from the jar, peanut butter earns its place in any long-term pantry. Let's talk about reconstitution kinks, foods that have had all their moisture removed, giving them extraordinary shelf life. Powdered milk is a long-term storage superstar. With all water content removed, it can last up to 20 years when stored in a sealed container away from heat and moisture. Powdered milk is packed with calcium, protein, and vitamins. While it may not taste exactly like fresh milk when reconstituted, it works beautifully in baking, cooking, making hot chocolate, and as a backup when regular milk isn't available. For families with children or anyone who relies on milk for nutrition, powdered milk is an essential part of emergency preparedness. Instant coffee might not win awards for taste, but when it comes to shelf life, it's unbeatable. With virtually all moisture removed during processing, instant coffee resists mold and bacteria incredibly well. Stored in a sealed container, it can last up to 20 years. It's lightweight, requires no equipment other than hot water, and provides that much-needed caffeine boost during emergencies, camping trips, or rushed mornings. While coffee snobs might turn up their noses, instant coffee is practical, reliable, and shelf-stable, qualities that matter when you need them most. Canned vegetables are the unsung heroes of long-term food storage. The canning process, which involves sealing food in airtight containers and heating them to kill bacteria, allows vegetables to last 2 to 5 years or more. As long as the can remains sealed and undamaged, the vegetables inside stay nutritious and safe to eat. Canned vegetables are convenient because they require no preparation. You can eat them straight from the can or add them to recipes. They provide essential vitamins, minerals, and fiber. The key is to rotate your stock every few years and always inspect cans for damage, rust, or bulging before use. Bouillon cubes are tiny blocks of concentrated flavor that pack serious longevity. Made from dried broth, salt, fat, and seasonings, these little cubes are naturally resistant to spoilage. Stored in a dry sealed container, bouillon cubes can last 5 years or more. They're perfect for adding depth and richness to soups, stews, rice, sauces, and gravies, especially when fresh ingredients are scarce. During emergencies or when you're working with limited supplies, a single bouillon cube can transform plain rice or pasta into a satisfying meal. They're lightweight, compact, and deliver maximum flavor with minimal storage space. Now let's explore some surprising survivors, foods you might not expect to have serious shelf life but absolutely do.
Dark chocolate isn't just a delicious treat, it's a legitimate survival food. With lower moisture content and higher cocoa levels than milk chocolate, dark chocolate resists mold and bacteria remarkably well. A bar of quality dark chocolate can last 2 years or more when stored in a cool, dry place. While it might develop a whitish coating called bloom, which is just cocoa butter rising to the surface, it remains perfectly safe to eat. Dark chocolate also contains mood-boosting compounds and antioxidants, making it a comfort food that's actually beneficial. For best longevity, choose bars with at least 70% cocoa content. Popcorn kernels are surprisingly durable. Stored in an airtight container away from moisture and heat, popcorn kernels can last for years without losing their ability to pop. Even if they seem a bit stale, they'll usually spring back to life in a hot pan or air popper.
Popcorn is cheap, easy to prepare, and provides whole grain nutrition. It's a classic comfort food that's perfect for movie nights, snacking, or even adding variety to emergency food supplies. Plus, it's fun, something that can lift spirits during difficult times. Now here's one that might surprise you: Twinkies. These iconic snack cakes have a legendary reputation for longevity. And while they don't last forever, they do last much longer than most baked goods. An unopened Twinkie can stay fresh for up to 45 days. The secret lies in preservatives like sorbic acid and a cream filling made from oils and sugars rather than dairy products. While 45 days might not sound impressive compared to honey or salt, it's remarkable for a soft cake-like product. Twinkies are a fun, nostalgic addition to any emergency stash, and their enduring comeback story proves their enduring place in American culture. Let's talk about hardtack, the ultimate historical survival food. Hardtack is a simple cracker made from just flour, water, and salt, baked until it's bone dry. This lack of moisture means hardtack can last for decades. In fact, pieces of hardtack from the American Civil War have been found still edible over 100 years later. Armies and explorers throughout history relied on hardtack because it's lightweight, compact, and virtually indestructible. Now let's be honest. Hardtack is tough and bland. Soldiers used to call it tooth dollars or sheet iron crackers. But when soaked in water, coffee, or soup, it becomes palatable and provides essential calories. For extreme long-term storage, hardtack is unmatched. Finally, let's talk about the storage secrets that make all of this possible. Even the most durable foods need proper storage to reach their maximum shelf life. The three main enemies of food preservation are moisture, heat, and light. Moisture allows bacteria and mold to grow. Heat speeds up chemical reactions that cause food to degrade. Light can break down nutrients and flavors over time. To combat these threats, always use airtight containers to prevent moisture and pests from getting in. Store your long-lasting foods in a cool, dark place, like a pantry, basement, or closet. Avoid areas with temperature fluctuations, which can cause condensation inside containers. Rotation and inspection are also crucial. Even foods that last for years benefit from occasional checks. Look for damaged packaging, bulging cans, or any signs of spoilage. Use older items first and replenish your stock as needed. This is called the first-in, first-out method. Label everything with purchase dates so you know what to use when. When you buy in bulk, you save money and ensure you always have essentials on hand. Organize your pantry with clear labels, group similar items together, and keep a master list of what you have and when it expires. This system prevents waste and makes meal planning effortless. You now know the 20 foods that can form the foundation of an emergency-proof, budget-friendly pantry. But if you had to choose just 3 absolute must-haves, they would be honey, salt, and white rice. These 3 alone provide indefinite storage, essential nutrition, and incredible versatility. With proper planning, these 3 foods could sustain you through almost any situation. Check your pantry right now. How many of these 20 foods do you already have? Share your count in the comments below. If this video opened your eyes to the power of long-term food storage, smash that like button. Subscribe to Crisis Horizon and hit the notification bell so you're always prepared for whatever comes next. Your future self will thank you. Stay safe, stay prepared, and we'll see you in the next one.